जगत ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ಬೇಡ ಇದನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿಗಳು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ दूसरा मतलब देखिए तो ब्लैक में हो वो वाला है और कोई इट्स ओके Hare Krishna, am I audible? Yes. हाँ तो सुबह का ही सेशन चल रहा है ना और रहेंगी माता जी सील भी को होस्ट ये है ना जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरावन चारी यमुना तीरावन चारी यमुना तीरावन चारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरावन चारी यमुना तीरावन चारी यमुना तीरावन चारी जम विष्णुपाद परमहंसकाचार्य स्तोत्र सत्सी श्रीमद कृष्ण कृपा सिंहमूर्ति भाई चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। कौन बेटी संस्थापक आचार्य श्री भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। जम विष्णुपाद परमहंसकाचार्य स्तोत्र सत्सी श्रीमद कृष्ण कृपा सिंहमूर्ति भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रीलारदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से गौ श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवास आदि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। श्री वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की जय। श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। श्री चित्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगा माई यमुना माई की जय। विष्णु भक्ति प्रदायिनी वृंदा देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय। गौ माता गौपालन गौचारण की जय। रूपा ट्रांसेंडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय। कलयुग नाशन पतित पावन हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौ प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। समृद्ध भक्तवृंद की जय। समृद्ध भक्तवृंद की जय। समृद्ध भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री गुरु और गौरांग की जय। हरे कृष्ण। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। गोविंदाय नमो नमः। गोविंदाय नमो नमः। So Hare Krishna, once again I welcome everybody for this morning Bhagavatam class. All the devotees who are present physically here in Radha Govind temple, as well as Mataji, I think you can also come this side. You are alone, because otherwise mic is not there. I'll have to speak very loudly. Already energy is drained out in yesterday's program, and the devotees joined online for their blessings, so that I can speak something for my purification and for the pleasure of the devotees. So we have did last session only. Anybody from online can tell us, because I could not attend that class that day. I remember 23 or something.
26 Prabhuji today.
26.
Yes.
20, okay. 10 to 4, chapter 23. Please excuse me, you might be thinking here what kind of speaker these people, coming for the class and don't even know which sloka, but schedule is so tight up sometimes, it becomes really difficult, to follow up the past. And as I said, I am the night watchman kind of way. thing. So 23, 24, 25, 26. You put it here on the screen too. अरे एक्स्ट्रा विंडो खोलने के चक्कर में बंद ना हो जाए मुझसे, मेरे को ये डर लगता है और कुछ नहीं। वेदा बेस पे अगर जाना है सो बट ये
चार्ट में जाए, चार्ट में जाए।
हाँ लिंक डाला हुआ है। नहीं डाला हुआ ये Yeah. So we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, entitled The Creation of the Fourth Order, Chapter 23, entitled Maharaja Prathu is Going Back Home, Text 26. शेषानूनं व्रजत्युदर व्रजत्यूर्ध्वं मनुवैन्यं पतिं सति पश्यता तस्मान्तीत्यार्चिर् भाव्येन कर्मणा शेषानूनं व्रजित ऊर्ध्वम् अनुवैन्यं पतिं सति पश्यातस्मनि अर्चिर् पश्चातस्मान्तीत्यार्चिर् दुर्विभाव्येन कर्मणा शेषानूनं व्रजत्यूर्ध्वम् अनुवैन्यं पतिं सति पश्चातस्मान्तीत्यार्चिर् दुर्विभाव्येन कर्मणा. Anybody from online, please?
Prabhuji, the shloka is 4.23.26. Shaishanunam rajati urdhvam manuvainyam patim sati.
Same thing is right, Mataji.
Our pronunciation is such that you might get confused that it is a different shloka, but it is the same one.
Same.
Okay, Prabhuji, sorry.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, can you please share the screen?
मैं कुछ और तो नहीं पढ़ रहा हूँ. No, it is the same one.
Share the
Okay,
screen.
Prabhu, can you please
हमारा
share the
अलग ये है
screen?
कि ना हिंदी आती है, ना अंग्रेजी आती है, ना संस्कृत आती है. So this is thanks to the modern education.
screen is not shared,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna, Prabhuji, can you please share the screen? Hare Krishna.
अब this co-host has to do all the needful because don't expect from me. I am a very illiterate person as far as technology is concerned.
Shall I share the screen, Prabhuji?
Yeah, please do the needful.
Prabhuji, make me co-host. So, please.
अभी co-host बनाया है किसी को तो अभी अरे अभी तो
You
स्क्रीन
are already host, Mataji.
Is it? Okay, I'm doing.
माता जी ऑलरेडी co-host है, सुकृति नहीं है, शी इज नॉट co-host. Yes.
Yes.
Is my screen visible, Prabhuji?
Yes.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji.
Please recite it.
Shall I chant, Prabhuji?
Yeah, please go ahead.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी सैषानूनं व्रजति ऊर्ध्वम् अनुवैन्यं पतिं सति पश्यतास्मान् अतीत्याचेर्धूर्विभाव्येन कर्मणा हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी
Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी शेषानूनं वदति ऊर्ध्वम् अनुवण्यं पतिं सति तस्य तस्मिन् अतिर्भाव्येन कर्मणा हरे कृष्ण प्रभु थैंक यू सर
ऊर्ध्वम् अनुवैन्यं पतिं सति दुर्विभावेन कर्मणा। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
सैतानीनं वर्जति ऊर्ध्वम् अनुवैनं पतिं सति पश्चात्तात्मान् अधीत्यासि दुर्विभावेन कर्मणः हरे कृष्ण प्रभु
Okay, so we'll go to word meaning. Sa, see, Esha, this, Nunam, certainly, Vrajati, going, Urdhvam, upward, Anu, following, Vainyam, the son of Vena, Patim, husband, Sati, chaste, Pasyata, just see, Pasyata, just see, Asman, us, Atitya, overpassing, Archi, of the name of Archi, Durvibhavyena, by inconceivable, Karmana, activities. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The wives of the demigods continued, just see how this chaste lady Archi, by dint of her inconceivable pious activities, is still following her husband upward as far as we can see. Yes, purport, Mataji, please do the needful.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Both Prithu Maharaja's airplane and the airplane carrying Queen Archi were passing out of the vision of the ladies of the higher planetary systems. These ladies were simply astonished to see how Prithu Maharaj and his wife achieved such an exalted position. Although they were the wives of denizens of the higher planetary systems, and Prithu Maharaj was an inhabitant of an inferior planetary system, the Earth, the king, along with his wife, passed beyond the realms of the demigods and went upward to Vaikuntha Loka. The word urdhvam, upward, is significant here for the lady speaking from the lady speaking were from the higher planetary systems, which include the moon, sun, and Venus, up to Brahmaloka, or the highest planet. Beyond Brahmaloka is the spiritual sky, and in that spiritual sky there are innumerable Vaikuntha lokas. Thus, the word Urdhvam indicates that the Vaikuntha planets are beyond or above these material planets, and it was these Vaikuntha planets that Prithu Maharaj and his wife were going. This also indicates that when Prithu Maharaj and his wife Archi abandoned their material bodies in the material fire, they immediately developed their spiritual bodies and entered into spiritual airplanes, which could penetrate the material elements and reach the spiritual sky. Since they were carried by two separate airplanes, it may be concluded that even after being burned in the funeral fire, they remained separate, individual persons. In other words, they never lost their identity or became void as imagined by the impersonalists. The ladies in the higher planetary systems were capable of seeing both downward and upward. When they looked down, they could see that the body of Prithu Maharaj was being burned and that his wife Archi was entering into the fire. And when they looked upward, they could see how they were being carried into two airplanes to the Vaikuntha Lokas. All of this is possible simply by Durvi Bhavena Karmana, inconceivable activity. Prithu Maharaj was a pure devotee and his wife Queen Archi simply was her husband. Thus, they can both be considered pure devotees, and thus they are capable of performing inconceivable activities. Such activities are not possible for ordinary men. Indeed, ordinary men cannot even take to the devotional service of the Lord, nor can ordinary women maintain such vows of chastity and follow
Done?
husband and wife attain liberation and are inconceivable act of Maharaja Prutu.
क्या हुआ, बीच में आवाज चली जा रही सर?
Hare Krishna
You are
Prabhuji.
done, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरु वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सगणा रघुनाथान्वितं त्वं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादां सगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेशः गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। So we can stop sharing the screen, please. Thank you. So I welcome you all once again for this class. It is said that we should take the uchist of our gurus or the acharyas. It is very purifying. The deeper meaning of this uchist, yes, of course, the literal meaning is that when the guru or acharyas they take prasad, the uchist, the leftover by the gurus or the acharyas should be taken for our purification, and it has a very strong effect in our devotional progress. Sri Radha Govind Bhagwan ki jai. But the acharyas also give a deeper meaning of this. They say this uchist is, yes, of course, that remnant of the food on the plate left over by the guru is there, but at the same time, the uchist is the instructions or the commentaries or the teachings given by our guru or acharya varg. So that also comes from mouth. So that is also known as our gurus or our acharyas uchist. Why I am saying so? Why I am making this comment? Because when when I was reciting, many people got confused. यही श्लोक है कोई दूसरा श्लोक है. So please don't get disappointed, because whatever I am going to speak now, that is my limitation, because as I said, I studied Sanskrit only up to 8. So sometimes it is really a tongue twister. And also, when you read that kind of shloka, you can eat more prasad, because your tongue has done a good exercise, so you can eat more food. So, whatever I am going to speak for next 20-25, that is the uchist of the Guru Varg or Acharya Varg, what I have heard in my last 20-25 years of this practice, whatever little way I am doing it. So you will not be disappointed. This is what I mean. So शुरुआत में ही आपको लगा यार कि इस आदमी को तो श्लोक पढ़ना भी नहीं आता है, तो what Bhagavatam lecture he is going to give. But what I come here with the confidence, even if I am not prepared, because I know that ये माला में से कीड़े निकल रहे हैं, गले में आया है, स्पेशली इसको मारिएगा माता, लेट इट बी, इसको फ्लावर में डाल दीजिए। Sorry, some jiva from Mala has come to listen to the Bhagavatam lecture. So, yesterday we celebrated Ram Navami in a very grand way. Today almost all the devotees' throats are, even mine also. If few people have joined us online, you might have seen what the level of excitement was there in the temple. We had a boat festival as well. So I request whenever possible you people do join us for the actual festivals. It's really different kind of experience. So in today's verse what we discussed, one thing what struck to my mind was, as in the previous sloka we saw Maharaj Prathu's last rites were carried by his wife Archi, as well as she herself entered into the flames and became Sati. That means the mortal remains of both the persons were burnt into the fire. But here in this sloka we see that the wives of the demigods, they could see them, that their planes were passing the upper celestial planetary systems. That means whenever people, sometime to negate our philosophy, they say, when the body remains here, how you are saying that if we are doing the bad deeds, we are going to be punished. So this is what exactly happens. As per your deeds, as per your activities you perform during your this life, are accordingly awarded the suitable bodies. Like in this case, Maharaja Prathu and Archi were given a spiritual body immediately after they entered into after the death of Maharaj Prathu and Archi entering into the fire. They were given the spiritual bodies which the upper planetary system living being could see. And since our eyes are only suitable to see the bodies which are created by the ingredients of this material world, hence we cannot see it. Similarly, when we do wrong things, we perform the karma which is not according to Shastra, after that we are given a body on which we have to suffer all the punishment. Just opposite to the spiritual body, you are given a yatna deha, it is known as yatna deha. And the quality of it yatna deha is that it does not die also. No matter what kind of yatna is given, what kind of punishment is given to you, you will not die. Again I am using word you, please don't feel offensive. Whoever does the wrong things, if he is given a yatna deha, he will not die. He will continue to be punished on that yatna deha. He will fall unconscious. Once he comes into conscious, again the same punishment will be given till the time his all punishments are over. And you can feel it. It is, Prabhupada many places he explains it to understand in this thing, that whenever you are into dream, in dream suppose some tiger or any wild animal is chasing you, you start running, and when you get up, you feel that your heartbeat has increased. That means actually that dream which was not in the reality, but you actually experienced it, otherwise how the physical changes has come. That means if in your sleep itself you can feel that pain, you think when the Yatna day is given, what kind of feelings you will have. So it is just, escaping from your wrong deeds. You will say, oh, body is being, finished here. What is this written in your Shastra that you get punishment? Yes, punishment can be given in your Yatna day. So this was one of the striking points which came to my mind, and there are many. But today, as we discussed, anybody remember in this previous class what did we discuss? We discussed about Ramanujacharya's appearance day, and we tried to learn the teachings of Sripad Ramanujacharya through his two of the disciples. Okay, somebody can put the name of those two disciples in the chat box. Let me see how much we remember from our previous classes, or it is like me only. Control Alt Delete. We discussed about two disciples. Who is going to win today's jackpot? Let us see. Somebody. Dasarathi. One name is correct. What is the another?
Puresa.
Quresha, correct. So these are the two, not Quresi. Quresis are in UP. Quresh. So Quresh and Dasrathi, we try to learn. So yesterday we celebrated Ram Navami. So today we will again discuss something on the devotees of Lord Ram. What kind of devotees Lord Ram had. In fact, if you see, because of the Lord Rama's pastimes throughout this peninsula Indian continent, Lord Rama is more popular. Yesterday I was talking to our Shiva Prabhu, Temple Brahmachari. I said, Prabhu, today it seems that this is the biggest crowd I have seen in this temple. Since I have come for last 6 months in this temple, this is the biggest crowd I saw yesterday. Am I right too? Whatever festival we have celebrated till now, I said, how come this on the Ram Navami so many people have turned up? So he said, Prabhu, this place, Ram Bhaktas are more. South India, Ram Bhaktas are more. That is the reason you see yesterday temple hall was full. So it was a good sight, good experience. So this is what Lord Rama's mercy is. He has been throughout not only this, but he went up to the Lanka. So, and this is if you read our history books, Cambodia, Malaysia, and Malaysia in fact is a Muslim country, Islamic state, but their names, because I have been quite few times in Malaysia, so their names and they are like Hindu names. They are practicing Islam, but names are, and still Ramlila goes on. I don't know how authentic they are, but Cambodia for that matter. So all these places, Lord Ram is very, very famous. And Lord Rama's stories, they touch the heart people more because he has shown his human side more. In the sense, in today's world, Lord Rama comes and he cries and he says to the trees and the birds and the animal, have you seen my beloved Sita? Maybe hundreds of these news anchors will go with their cameras. Look, people are saying this is God. How he is crying in the separation of his wife. Is he really a God? So this human side, Lord Rama shown us many, many times. Not only this place, this is just one of example I gave you when Sita Mata was kidnapped by the Ravana. And that time we see, because I grew up in Uttarakhand, so there Ramlila was, every year affair, and we would never miss it. It was such an excitement because we used to partake also sometimes. If nothing, then you become one monkey in the Ram Sena, or if you want more excitement, then you become Rakshasa in Ravana Sena. But only problem in Rakshasa Sena was that black paint what they put, it won't go very easily from your face. So it was better to become monkey than the Rakshasa. And also when you become monkey, we used to get fruits and all for eating. They used to give it, no, in the hands and all for doing this. So this is what the Lord Ram's popularity is throughout the continent, throughout the world, you can say. So one of the very, and you must have read or heard about many pastimes of Lord Rama. So I'm just taking you in a different route where we will discuss one of the very big Ram Bhakt of South India. Because right now I'm sitting in South India, so I try to discuss it. And these are the stories like I told you, Dasrathi or Quraysh. These all stories I have heard from our Guru Maharaj while we were with him in our South India tour. So in my this old diary, little wherever I have noted down, I elaborated on them, whatever I could remember. And so again today, story of one of the very great Ram Bhakta. His name was King Kulsekhar. Now question, how many people have heard this name, King Kulsekhar?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Sheshwar
So I am going to repeat the story of King Kulsekhar, who was Alwar. We all know who are the Alwars are. There are supposed to be 12 Alwars, because most of the crowd here must be from South India, so you people will be knowing it. But when we heard it in first time, we were not aware of that who are the Alwars. We used to hear it in our history book and all those things, where this thing like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what we read in our childhood, what I remember is he was a saint from West Bengal. This is what we heard. More than that, we came to know only when we joined ISKCON. Similarly about Alwars and all, we read little bit, okay, South India there were 12 Alwars, but never we knew that these Alwars are the incarnations of the paraphernalia of Lord Krishna himself. Like Lord Kulsekhara, King Kulsekhara was the incarnation of Kaustubmani. We all know what is Kaustubmani. Kaustubmani is a money which is worn by Lord Krishna in his pendant. So all these saints and paraphernalia, they are very eager to reincarnate in the Kali Yuga. As we hear from our acharyas, that Kali Yuga, though there are many drawbacks in Kali Yuga, but there is one very beautiful thing in Kali Yuga, that you can achieve the Lord's mercy or the Lord's love by just chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Because of our conditioning, we might not get that bliss or that enjoyment while we are chanting the Lord's name. But the people who are realized, who understand the potency of these names, they go in ecstasy when they hear the Lord's name. Not only when they are chanting, when they hear, they go in ecstasy. So since our condition is not that, in fact when we chant the Lord's name, we fall asleep. So this is our conditioning. Otherwise, Lord's name has got so much potency that it can give you the ecstasy which you have never felt. One of the Vaishnava songs is Gauranga bolite habe pulaka sharir, Hari Hari bolite nayane babe neer, আর কাবে নিতাই চাঁদের করুণা হইবে, সংসার বাসনা মোর কবে তুচ্ছ হবে, সংসার বাসনা মোর কবে তুচ্ছ হবে, বিষয় ছাড়িয়া কবে শুদ্ধ হবে মন আমার, বিষয় ছাড়িয়া কবে শুদ্ধ হবে মন, কবে আমার হেরব श्री वृंदावन रूप रघुनाथ पदे होई व्याकुति, रूप रघुनाथ पदे होई व्याकुति। कबे हम बुझबो से जुगल पीरीति, कबे हम बुझबो से जुगल पीरीति। रूप रघुनाथ पदे रहु मोरास, रूप रघुनाथ पदे रहु मोरास। प्रार्थना करो यो सदा नरोत्तम दास, प्रार्थना करो यो सदा नरोत्तम दास। नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर ही सेइंग कि कब मेरे हाथों में ये बदन में रोंगटे खड़े होंगे। औरंग बोलिते हवे पुलक शरीर, when I'll get that पुलकित, that bliss। हरि हरि बोलिते नयने बबे नीर। हमको रोना कब आता है? जब ट्रंप ने लगा दिया स्टॉक मार्केट नीचे गिर गई। बट हरि हरि बोलिते नयने बबे नीर। और कभी हमको आ भी गया रोना भगवान का नाम लेने में, तो शायद उस टाइम पे कोई और हमारे सेंटिमेंट चल रहे हो, हमारे साथ कुछ ऐसा हादसा हुआ हो, हम मन में सोच रहा हूँ हे भगवान मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों हो गया, और रोना आ जाए, तो भगवान के साथ ये कनेक्शन शायद हो जाए। लेकिन भगवान का शुद्ध नाम लेके आंखों से रोना आना, दैट्स वेरी वेरी रेयर थिंग। सो this I was discussing that why these saints and all these people want to take part in the, or want to take birth in the Kali Yuga rather. So this is the benefit of the Kali Yuga. As the other day I was discussing, if you are not going to those 4 or 5 places where the Kali is residing, you are in Sat Yuga, you are in Treta Yuga, even Dwapar Yuga. Like even in Radha Gopinath, if you are serving the Lord and you are not interacting in any kind of wrong activities, you are in Sat Yuga. What else you need? It is only that our age is less, of course. That is the prabhav of the time factor. But otherwise, if you see, you are in Sat Yuga. So we should not feel, oh, how degraded we are. We have taken birth in Kali Yuga now. What to do? It would have been better if you would have, in a previous yugas where there was not so many distractions. भैया दुर्योधन के सामने भी थे कृष्ण भगवान द्वापर युग में, डिड ही रिकॉग्नाइज? रावण के सामने भी थे राम, डिड ही रिकॉग्नाइज? If you go on a deeper sense, then okay, these people are also Lord's this thing. But when we read it as a storyline, definitely they have taken, those are Lord's Parsad, and Lord wanted to enjoy that Veera Rasa, so they have taken part and become demons. That's a different thing. But otherwise, to understand the story, they could not recognize the Lord, despite Lord being right in front of them. So just thinking, oh, this is our bad fortune that we have taken birth in Kali Yuga, we should feel fortunate. These people are saying that we should get birth in Kali Yuga. So similarly, this alvars, out of these 12 alvar, one alvar is Kulasekhara. In fact, he has composed a beautiful, this thing is known as Mukundamala Stotra. It is composed by the King Kulasekhara. So we have hardly 10 minutes. We will just rush through it's a very, very long story, but still I try to do justice with the storyline. So King Kulasekhara was actually his father, Dradhavrata, King Dradhavrata. These are the king of South India, the southern part of the modern Kerala. So he did not have any child, and for a monarchy it is the biggest problem or matter of concern when they don't have anybody to carry forward the legacy, because the son's king only becomes the next king. So he prayed to Lord Padmanabh, and in fact it is said by our acharyas that these kings were so pious and so good that they never claimed that this kingdom belongs to them. They always thought that they are the trustee of that kingdom, and the kingdom belonged to Lord Padmanabh, Ananta Padmanabh. And those kings used to follow a ritual in which they would go to Ananta Padmanabh temple, which is at present close to Thiruvananthapuram. So they would go and twice daily they would give their daily activities, that in your kingdom, Lord, I did this, or credit debit balance sheet, this much profit, this much loss, whatever it is. Every day, whatever activities performed by these kings, they would go and tell their daily activities to Ananta Padmanabh. Now people sometimes blame these temples are so rich. Definitely they are going to be rich, because those are the temples who were managing the whole kingdom in those days. And all the wealth was given to the king, which is the Ananta Padmanabh. He is the king. The kings which are working for him, they always felt that they are only trustees or they are the caretaker of the kingdom. So after a lot of prayers in King Dhradavrata's family, a son was born who afterwards became King Kulasekara Alva. In fact, in South India, there is one book which is composition of almost 4,000 verses, and it is known to be the fifth Veda. In fact, all these Sri Sampradaya people, it is a must for them to read it along with the four Vedas. It is called Divya Prabandhan, if I am not mistaken. Divya Prabandhan, yeah. So it consists of, Prabhuji is here, so I am taking his help so that I don't speak anything wrong. Divya Prabandhan, it is having almost 4,000, and when this other day we were discussing Ramanujacharya and Dasarathi and all, these people, they by heart all those things along with four Vedas. It is known as a fifth Veda for these Sri Sampradaya people. So King Kulasekara was also, when he grew up, he became a very powerful king. Many of the nearby kings, they surrendered to him. He was very, very effective. And this is what exactly happens when you become very effective and very, very popular. Then we start thinking that, okay, it is me who is doing all the things. So that it is said that King Kulasekara, though it is again the Leela of the Lord, but at a certain point, it is said that he became spiritually blind. These are the words are used, and I heard that he became spiritually blind. But over the time, as the time passes by, his spiritual awakening happens. He realizes that he is not the doer, it is the Lord Ananta Padmanabh who is managing the whole show. So in that, he started reading scriptures, and he developed a special affection towards the Valmiki Ramayana. And every day in his daily routine, he would read Valmiki Ramayana, and afterwards, to understand it in a better way, he called up the learned scholars who would recite Valmiki Ramayana for him. And at one point of time, it so happened that these people were reciting from the Valmiki Ramayana, where the storyline goes that Lord Rama is fighting with the 14,000 Rakshasas alone. And this fellow goes into, time machine. He feels that he is into, you must have heard all these stories. So he went into that and he started saying, okay, please take out all the ministers, take out all the Sena, and we will march towards, and we will, how my Lord can be alone. When all these Senapatis and all people, they heard king, now they cannot disobey also, because at that time they have to obey what the king says. They cannot say that you have gone crazy, we will not obey. So immediately, so it became everyday's affair. As soon as some kind of this kind of thing, he would make everybody alert and let's go. So what trick they started doing was, as soon as the king gets ready with his armor and everything, suddenly they will see that few of the people coming back, returning, and they will say, yes, Lord Rama, we just got the news, we also took part in that battle, and Lord Rama has won. He say, oh, Lord Rama has won, and then he will cool down. So this is how they were managing. So, and then they also started doing, another trick. They said wherever this kind of thing comes in the story, there where you feel that Rama needs somebody's help, they will skip that thing. They will not tell. They will only tell the happy stories so that King Kulsekara feels happy all the time. But one time what happened, that Acharya who used to come to tell the story to King Kulsekara, he was absent because of some reason and his son came. Now his son did not know this trick. So he started elaborating, Ravana has kidnapped Mother Sita, and as soon as King Kulsekara heard that Mother Sita has been kidnapped, how it is possible, how dare Ravana, let's attack on Lanka. He took out all his Sena and marched towards Lanka. Now the Ram Setu which has been made by Lord Rama is already underwater. There is no way King Kulsekara can go to Lanka. So ultimately what happened, when he reached to the seashore, he jumped into the water. And in fact, I forgot to tell you one thing, that he was so staunch Bhakta of Lord Rama that he has a deity installed in his palace of Lord Rama. So when see how Lord reciprocates, it's amazing, amazing, I'll tell you. When he went into neck deep water and he is about to drown, the Lord in his palace, Lord Rama said, now things are going beyond, control. If I don't go and help him, he'll drown. So it is said that Lord Rama straight went to the place where Kulsekara was trying to go towards Lanka, and he picked him up with his hands, brought him ashore, and then he himself, in fact, King Kulsekara saw that Lord Ram is coming, and along with Lord Rama, Sita Mata is there, and she is holding Lord Rama's hand, and they come and they pacify Kulsekara. Calm down, calm down. I have already killed Ravana. I am fine. Sita, your mother Sita Mata is okay. And they pacified King Kulsekara and they brought him back. After that, when he came back, now these people really got concerned, these ministers. They said, now it is becoming too much. We would have lost the king in like yesterday's incident. So what they said? They said now only option is to somehow, if he loses trust from these Vaishnavas. Now what has happened, the king's palace has become like Vaishnavas Dharamsala. Whoever will come, they have a free access for everything. So these ministers, they said, what we will do, because this Lord's Vigraha was there, deity was there, so they used another trick. They stole some ornament and hid it into some Vaishnava's bag or something. If you read the book or something, there might be little here and there, because whatever I am speaking with my memory, so there might be bag, or then you will say Prabhuji was saying bag, but it is not in the bag, it was in his pocket, or whatever it is. Ultimately the thing is, the necklace or that ornament was stolen from that deity and it was hidden in some Vaishnava's luggage. And they spread the news to King Kulsekara, see Vigraha, this necklace is missing, and when they searched the whole thing, that necklace was found in some Vaishnava's, Sri Vaishnava's luggage. King Kulsekara said it is next to impossible. See the faith in the Vaishnava. He said next to impossible, it cannot happen. Vaishnava, he understood there is something fishy. He said you bring one poisonous serpent cobra, put it in a pot. Now everybody was stunned. Now what is this new kind of order? Till now he was only marching, now he want a cobra. For what? So, but they cannot disobey the king. So one venomous cobra was brought it in a pot, and when it was put in front of the king, he said, if it is true that what my ministers are saying, that the Sri Vaishnava people have stolen the necklace from the lordship, then let this king cobra bite me. And he put his hand inside that pot. And after putting the hand inside the pot, he took out, nothing had happened. Seeing this, all the ministers See, those people were actually trying to, they were not bad ministers, not like Duryodhana's ministers who would put, their aim was that our king should rule the kingdom properly, because for them it is like craziness, king is involved in all these kind of things. So their intentions were good. So what I mean is, from the heart they were good people. So immediately they realized that and they surrendered. It is said that they cried and they surrendered to the king, and they told the true story that yes, this is what happened and we were concerned about you. So as Lord Rama is very merciful, similarly his devotees are, King Kulsekara immediately pardoned all his ministers because he knew that their intentions were not bad. However, during this course of this thing, they would have made some Sri Vaishnava a villain, which he was not. So, but whatever you say, at the end, if the king is happy and the ministers are happy and the other things are happy, he took a decision of pardoning all those ministers. So similarly, the storyline goes further ahead. We have the paucity of time. I have to go to the office. So I leave you here with the meditation, that kindly meditate on the Lord Rama's character. And it is a country where the character is worshipped. Otherwise, there was a king named King Ravana of Lanka. He had all the things. He was from the Brahman Kul. उसका जो स्तोत्र आज भी पढ़े जाते हैं, whenever there is Lord Shiva's worship, the stotra written by Ravana are still recited in today's modern time also. He was so learned scholar, but we don't worship Lord Ravana because it is Ramacharitra. It is the charitra, it is the character which is worshipped in this country. So it is a very, very auspicious day of Ram Navami yesterday. Let us meditate on the character of Lord Rama, how he exhibited, though he played a human role, but still he exhibited such divine qualities which are to be, followed, practiced by all of us who are called, followers of Lord Rama. Otherwise, if we speak something, do something else, that is will be the focus. With this meditation, we will close today's. Today we have no time for question answer. Please excuse me. We will, whenever I get a next chance, I don't know. And I thank the temple management once again for giving this opportunity so that I could purify myself and speak something about Lord Rama. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Sadat Hare. Thank you Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Prabhuji. Thank you.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna Shiva
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama